What is up, guys? Zach Scott here playing Plants vs. Zombies 2, and I didn't know this was going to happen, but a new plant is now available in the Lunar Zooyer bundle in the shop, the Sweetheart Snare, so I got it. It's a spearmint plant. That means it probably has some sort of piercing abilities. Sweetheart Snare slows and damages zombies as they step through her. Sweetheart Snare enjoys her time alone. When not defending the lawn, she enjoys reading romance novels and drinking her favorite tea, rose tea. Is she made of roses? Who knows? Unlocked right now, the Sweetheart Snare. So it sounds like she's basically a spike weed that also slows down zombies. But we'll compare her. We'll compare her to the spike weed. We'll also compare her maybe to like the ice weed. I don't know. We'll see what she's like. She costs 175 right now. That seems like a lot. Toughness 300. Let's see. Oh, plant food ability launches multiple thorns both forwards and backwards while also activating other Sweetheart Snares on the lawn. Okay, that's interesting. So the more the merrier. Let's upgrade her to like level 2. More damage. The slow multiplier makes them even slower, I assume. Level 3, damage per hit. Plant food damage, slow multiplier, damage multiplier. Level 4 is going to be more plant food damage, slow multiplier, up. Level 5, sun cost dropped to 150. The recharge is better, the damage per hit, the slow multiplier. So that's where she stays now at level 5. We're going to compare her to the other plants, and we're going to take her throughout different modes and see what she does. I was gonna do arena today, but this plant just came out, so now we're jumping back into adventure. And of course, the Lunar Zooyer thing has started, I think. And so yeah, let's go ahead and take her over here. I kind of want the most straightforward level possible, and to me, that's like, well, I mean, probably the most straightforward level is like level 1, but still, this one works pretty good. We could test out a couple things here. We could test out, you know, how does she react to fire, per se. So, Sweetheart Snare. Just in time for Valentine's, am I right? And then let's, I will imitate her. Just to go ahead and, you know, bring her in. And, I'm going to want some sun production as well. So, let me do that. Just so that I can quickly get her out there onto the field if I need to. Of course, keep in mind, this is a level 5 I'm showcasing. Typically, you know, we start with like level 1 or 2. This is level 5 because I bought a bunch of packets in the store. I bought all I could. And so we're going to start with her. I kind of want to see what happens if we bring in not just the spike weed, but also the spike rock. And maybe even the ice weed could work. Keep in mind, these are all higher levels than she is. She costs as much as a level 7 spike rock. So let's find out how this works out. Ready, set, plant. We're going to go ahead and just drop in. Watch her be totally different, and I just didn't get a good read on it. Let's find out where they're going really quick. If I could put like her on one lane and a spike weed on another, we can kind of see. Okay, so we're going to see what happens when he walks through that. Let's be quiet so we can focus. Let's see. Alright, slows him down and does damage. Pretty slow, honestly. Compare that to like a spike rock there. So it's interesting that he didn't even get as far as I thought. So this spike rock killed him instantly. Level 7 spike rock killed him instantly. Spike weed, that's really interesting. Just kind of here. Let's put the ice. So this thing doesn't even take out. What's the point? Maybe there's strength in numbers. Who knows? Stop throwing those. I'm getting annoyed. Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, he died. I can't believe this level 7 spike rock like totally destroyed him. So I'm trying to figure out what's the benefit here. What about how long does it take a spike weed? Spike weed also destroys him nearly instantly. Keep in mind, it's like a level 7 though. Now, how does she handle fire? Let's find out. Watch her burn up instantly in the fire. I'm surprised. So she's immune to fire. I just don't know why I would, here. The ice weed on that guy Also kills him instantly and slows him down due to the chill. Let's see what she does with this. Alright, so the plant food ability is kind of cool. Has a few different waves there. But not enough to destroy the gravestones. That's so weird. Let's look at this really quick. Hold on, let's look at this. Let me put this down. That's not enough to destroy the gravestones either, but interesting. So let's put another couple down and we'll try... we got one on each level. Let's go ahead and do the plant food ability. So I do like that it triggers it map-wide, and that's a good thing to do. I mean, her real strength just might be in the fact that she has, like, strength in numbers, so to speak. I want to see how the Gargantuar reacts. Does he smash her? Okay, so that's interesting. So it slows zombies down, and even the Gargantuar won't mess with her. He's going to attack the ice weed here. I wonder if he's like super slow due to the combo of fire and ice. This is so intriguing. You know, let's put down several of them. There we go. So they got to walk through all of these. I guess, you know, like I said, strength in numbers. If it were a Spike Rock or whatever, then the Gargantuar would take it out. But the Gargantuar isn't even messing with this. Through the plant food, totally shredded. And I kind of like how it goes in like 3 different waves. Interesting. Well, I'm going to assume that we're going to win the Pirate Siege stage that we test out every single time that we have a new plant. I guess I'm a little disappointed in the amount of damage that she does at a level 5 even. I'm disappointed that it seems like the Spike Weed and the Spike Rock and even the Ice Weed all do more damage than her, vastly more damage than her. And if we take a look at the Almanac, we can kind of verify this really quick. I'm kind of curious how we would look this up, because I'm not so sure. See, damage per hit 6. Damage multiplier. That's just not straightforward. But let's take a look at what it's like. So 6 per hit. What's a Spike Weed look like here? Spike Weed. See, it doesn't even say it like that. It's damage 40. It doesn't really say per hit, per whatever, you know, multiply. It doesn't say anything. So I don't know. Let's take her to the Pirate Sea stage. We're gonna have to find out a lot more about her to see what she's all about. If that makes sense. I think that, like, I don't know. I mean, the fact that she's fireproof is good. The fact that she's Gargantuar proof is good. So it's a way to slow things down without having to worry too much. Day 22 is what I do on the Pirate Seas. And this is the test I'd like to do to see how a large number of plants deals with a large number of weak zombies. See if they get overwhelmed or whatever. Keep in mind, again, once more, it bears repeating, this is a level 5. So just keep that in mind. This is a level 5. And man, I kind of wish... Let's skip the back row. I'm going to assume they're not going to be coming out the back that far. Let's see. Let's see how this does. I'm going to fast forward. I'm assuming, you know, the imps will slow down. They're going to take a little bit of damage. But as they make their way through this gauntlet... so the imps obviously are going to get destroyed pretty quickly. And they don't have any... And another thing, like, no one's going to chew on her either. So that's another thing. I mean, they're pretty slow, so I guess another benefit is that when she works in conjunction with other plants, it does slow the zombies down. So that's the other thing to think about, is that the benefit of her isn't just that she does some damage, is that she actually slows the zombies down. So in a way, it's a little bit like a walnut that can't be eaten, except they can pass through it slowly. So it's kind of a hybrid plant, I would say. Close to a spikeweed walnut combo, except, you know, because eventually they'll eat the walnut and get through. This one they're going to get through no matter what, but they're not going to eat it. I don't know if that makes sense, what I'm trying to convey. And the fact that they can't be caught on fire, the Gargantuars can't mess with them. The Gargantuars have to pass through them. I'm assuming they'll do well against chickens as well. We might have a little more confidence. So obviously we're going to win this. Those imps are going nowhere. And even the swinging pirates are going nowhere. They might make it to like the second, you know. And keep in mind, I am fast forward. The fact that it slows them way down is pretty cool. So yeah, I could have some other plants attacking them. And like this is a slowdown that they can avoid. Like they're just gonna have to be slowed no matter what. Like so like, you know, the ice, you might have to, the ice will slow them down, but they have to get hit with a projectile or whatever. But this one they cannot avoid. Is what it seems to be, am I right? Of course, this is not going quickly at all. This is going quite slowly, even on fast forward. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, we know we're gonna win this one. We're just kind of waiting. Yeah, they're basically indestructible, is what it seems like. But I don't know. I'm gonna take it across more and more eras than I normally do, just to see if there's something I'm missing. You know what I mean? Because I want to see what this is all about. They're not indestructible. I'm assuming certain zombies can target them, but so far as we saw, the Gargantuar didn't target her, and the fire, she was immune to fire. So those zombies will get slowed down. So just a great way to slow down the pace. If you're being overwhelmed by a bunch of zombies, this is a great way to, like, I could see me going into one of the Penny's Pursuit levels where you don't want them to trample the flowers. This would be crucial, I bet, for some of those levels, because then they'll be really, really slowed down. But I'm curious how they react to something like Big Wave Beach if she's on a lily pad, you know what I mean? We'll find out. We'll find out. All right. So let's try the Wild West here. I'm assuming she's just going to totally destroy the chickens. I don't know if day 23 is an ideal day, but I'm going to... Alright, don't let the zombies... This is perfect. Don't let the zombies trample the flowers and don't lose more than 2 plants. So just as I was talking, like, this could be really, really good. But I want to see what happens with, like the piano guy gets her, you know, etc., etc. Don't lose more than 2 plants. I'm not going to put down any of the other... We kind of already did the comparison. Yeah, okay, so we're going to bring in that. We'll bring in maybe, that. And, you know, yeah, we'll see. I'll bring in just some regular stuff. Just to see how we can do. I mean, I'm going to try to exclusively rely on her, especially at level 5, so... Gonna want, you know... There we go. Alright, so that one's coming along. Get ready. Sure, right there. And we might need 2 of them, honestly, like... to fully take them out. So there we go. 2 of them. Let's see if that does the trick. So far, so good. Alright, and then obviously the stronger the zombie, the more we're gonna need here, but I really want to see kind of what ends up happening here. I might just go ahead and put down something else, but we'll see. We'll see. I might put this down here. Wrong one. Yeah, so that's going to be there just to kind of try to even things out a little bit. I'm going to mostly rely on her. So I want to see, like, will 2 of them take out at level... Keep in mind, level 5. Will 2 of them at level 5... Let's see. So again, look how slow he is. Combined with ice, it's gonna be really well. First up, he just died after like one hit of ice, but still. I'm gonna go with 3 layers and see if it's enough to take care of a bucket head. I mean, really, I think the primary use of her is going to be to slow them down so that your other plants can do enough damage. Because it's so nice that he's not anywhere near, you know, like none of these guys are going to get anywhere close. Let's see what happens with the chickens, though. Let's unleash the chickens really quick. Let's, here. Chickens are on their way. I'm assuming this thing destroys chickens. We'll see. Yeah, I think we'll attack the bucket head. The bucket head's gonna get through if we don't. Are those chickens coming out yet? Or are they just gone? All right. Will he tramp? Well, like, let's see. Will he tramp? Does he have to go? The piano guy have to go through them too? Yeah. Looks like it. Looks like he's just resigned himself to having to go through there. So, I mean, she does not get destroyed by most things. Which is interesting, I think. I don't know why these chickens aren't coming out. Let's see, let's leave them alone for a little bit. Let's see if these chickens start coming out. Yeah, obvious. I thought it would. Obviously destroys the chickens. So we kind of get the idea now, right? Now watch this, watch this. Just total decimation. And I love that it goes in 3 waves because it lets more zombies come out. That's definitely a good feature here. So 3 waves of that. Boom. 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 Lots of coins. 3 waves. Come on, let's go. That's such a cool and powerful ability. I bet it can be frozen, but I don't know that it can be frozen, so I do want to take it into the Frostbite Caves and see if this thing can be frozen or not. So, but I'm willing to bet that it can indeed be frozen. I just haven't seen it from my own eyes, and I like to, you know, thoroughly test this as much as I can. And then everyone knows the Frostbite Cave stage that I like to do, which is way over here. So yeah, I was initially disappointed that it doesn't do as much damage as like a spike weed or spike rock or even an ice weed. But I don't. Now that I'm using her, I don't think that's really the full point. The point is to slow them down, and it does a good job at slowing them down, especially at level 5. So I'm gonna bring this in. I'm gonna bring in some fire pea shooters as well. I am curious what will happen. I should have brought in a mint that gives me a lot of sun. I forgot about that. It's gonna be kind of slow without that, but whatever. All right. There's one right there. We'll see what happens. Assuming that this is, yeah, we'll see. Put that there. Just it's so funny to see one bullet just do the deed, you know what I mean? So, oh dear, hold on. All right, okay, I forgot to have anything here, by the way. My bad. Here, let me just unleash this. My bad. Totally forgot to have anything there. All right, these guys are gonna have to step through the gauntlet of bushes. It doesn't seem like she could be frozen. Uh-oh. He doesn't do a lot of damage. These weasels go through her pretty quickly, though, unfortunately. Oh, jeez. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Does this work? Get him! I got him. I got him. These weasels actually go through her quite quickly. Maybe weasels are just more adept at going through bushes. I don't know. Like, was that like an intent? It seems like they go through really easily. She does not get frozen. She doesn't get caught on fire. I'm taking everything away. Well, no, I should put it back because this is frozen. Hold on. Let's thaw those out. But like I said, the main point is just to slow things down. It's incredible she doesn't get frozen. The bird still flies over her, which is interesting. Like, he's just gonna fly over. And we're gonna totally shred everyone with those. So, yeah, wow. Okay, I am more and more impressed with her the more I use her, so take with that what you will. Can't be burned, can't be frozen. I gotta see how she reacts on Big Wave Beach. And then we might be done. I don't really know what else we could throw at her. I mean, like, the weasels go right through her pretty quickly, which is something I didn't know. Like, you know what? Let's do Far Future. I want to see how the big robots react to her. Like, will the football one have to push through, or will he push her, you know? Alright, that's fine. Well, this one doesn't have footballs. Doesn't have the mech football guys. So, let's try 21. Produce a lot of sun, but don't have a lot of plants. This one's still... Where's the football dudes? Sorry, I'm trying to test something very specific. How are we doing with that? Produce a lot of sun. What do we got? There we go. This is my kind of stage. So we will bring in this and probably that. And probably who wants this? Who wants a little bit of that? And then of course, let's don't forget our sweetheart Snare. And right there. And again, you know, like, yeah, that's what we're trying to deal with here. Let's bring in this. Maybe I'll bring in Ian Peach just to see what happens. Let's rock. Oh, I should have brought in, yeah, whatever. Okay, it's okay. Alright, so he's clearly going to get slowed down, probably. We got to produce a lot of sun, don't forget that. We're taking our time here. Let's... We could probably use another one. Okay, just one got him that time. Let's get the, oh, I probably should put a second one right there. Hold on. Here we go. So I don't get why one, I don't understand why one is taking care, like, how come just one is taking out these guys now? Does anyone understand? Because in ancient Egypt, one of them would walk all the way through. Is the other one attacking him or something? And I'm not realizing? I don't know what's going on. All right, we got some bigger things coming. Let's go back to fast forwarding really quick. Didn't it seem like in ancient Egypt, the one guy made it all the way through? We'll see. We'll see what happens. We are going through this kind of slow. But we can change that. I just don't want to do it. All right. Here comes the this football, whatever they're called. All-Star Mech or whatever. He's not going to push it. Wow. Wow, indeed. Okay. Well, let's just finish this up. Here we go. Get out of here. 3 waves. I love it. It's 3 separate waves. Get out of here. Because he gives time for more zombies to come out. Get out of here. Get out. All right. Well, we answered that question, and then I got out of there. I was like, okay, I get it. I'm done. I know my answer. Let's go. I think the only other stage I want to showcase is Big Wave Beach. I want to see what happens when they're on lily pads. Like, can they be fished? Can they be pulled? So they can't be pushed by the All-Star. Can they be pulled by... Yeah, who knows? We'll find out. Big Wave Beach. And then I think that we... So yeah, as I've... So sometimes I go in, I'm immediately impressed, and then I'm disappointed the more that we go on. Sometimes the opposite happens. I'm immediately disappointed, but I'm more impressed as time goes on. So that's kind of where we're at with this one. I'm more impressed as I played more often. So let's see what's up. Most plants pick for me, which means we get to bring in our own. Oh, I can't rent the hammer root. That's a new one as well, coming out soon. I'm gonna keep things as is. I'm gonna imitate it again, because I mean, yeah, you know why. And I'm gonna bring in that. Let's rock. Let's get this full. Let's go. Right, there we go. I gotta see what happens with this. Does he eat the lily pad? And I know he doesn't even eat the lily pad. He just goes through. Interesting. Now, isn't enough? Okay, wow. Okay, I didn't know. So far, so good. All right. Let's fast forward. I'm sorry. Should have been fast forwarding this whole time, probably, but... All right. Lots of sun, of course. That's what we want. All right, we got 2 columns. This is going really well. Yeah, so I mean, like, again, if I had some other plants, see, the fact that they're slowed down is the main point, but if I had more plants, clearly So they don't eat, and they protect the lily pads. Like when the lily pads are on there, they don't eat them. There we go. Incredible. I want the fisherman zombie to come up. Whoops. This guy got through. Those guys can sneak through. So those guys do sneak through. So that's like maybe one weakness is that those guys sneak. So what happens? Do they pull him? What happens here? Can't be pulled. Can't be pulled, dude. What are you gonna do when you can't be pulled? Low tide, watch out. I'm gonna keep planting like this. Where's he gonna throw that? Way over there, okay. So these things cannot be messed with. I'm gonna attack the the octo guy. Can't be pulled. Can't be burned, can't be frozen, can't be pushed, can't be pulled. What more you want? I'm gonna attack the octopus guy. There we go. I want to see how this is. I just want to see this through. I want to see what happens here. Obviously, I can clear them all out. But I think when just the fisherman zombies are left, then it's like kind of like, oh, what do I do? Here, I'm just gonna attack. Try to get him out of there. There you go. So we have 4 fishermen who cannot pull these, so they kind of act as like a block in a way. There we go. What are they gonna do? Hilarious, absolutely hilarious. Those fishermen guys are just stuck doing the same thing over and over. And yeah, look, those snorkel guys, they are sneaking through. Oh boy, I gotta learn how to deal with those. Banana strike. But a well-timed banana will help out. And the weasels seem to go through pretty quick too. Like even though the weasels were taking damage, those guys do sneak through. So it's like everything but those guys seem to have to go through this. Oh, what about the surf guy? Even the surf guys get slowed down. But what happens to their board? What happens when they have taken enough damage? Do they just like... They're gone. These snorkel guys are sneaking through. Snorkel guys on the move. Watch out. All right. Get rid of the octopus guy. All right. And it's just the fishermen left, and they all die on their own. Hilarious. All right. Well... that worked out for me. Fun showcase. What was her name again? Like the sweetheart. What was it? Sweet. What was her name? Going down. What was your name? Sweetheart Snare. So yeah. She's immune to a lot of different effects. And furthermore, she's also hold on. She's also slows them way down. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And with the plant food, it does a lot. So thanks for watching. Come back next time for more, because we do have another plant coming out soon, and we'll just take a sneak peek at that one really quick. The next plant coming out will be the hammerroot. Interesting. So it seems to target things. Hammerroot smashes zombies with his charging hammer attacks. We'll see how that works. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.
I'm Zach Scott. Subscribe if you have not. If you like this video and want to help the channel grow, all you gotta do is click the like button below. Thank you so much for watching. You can now join on YouTube and become an official member of ZackScottGames. And if you want cool shirts like this, visit ZackScott.shop. Come back next time for more.